We are really proud that we have the opportunity to take and create make spaces in the Boys and Girls Club and really support overall future crafters.
I'm just a strong believer that creativity opens up doors in your mind.
Giving kids the opportunity to have artistic expression and giving them the tools, whether it's through technology or through a paintbrush, to me is really important.
I would love to know that some kids chose to explore art in high school and in college and beyond because of the time that they spent in this art room at the Boys and Girls Club.
What we have the privilege to do at Michael's is to help the Boys and Girls Club reinvent this space, and that's currently what we're doing. So not only in addition to supplying them with supplies for arts and crafts, we're making the spaces brighter, we're making the spaces more workable, we're making spaces that are creative and drive innovation. Our selection process on which Boys and Girls Club are going to be renovated are based on two criteria: passion by the leadership group, that they're going to really drive this home and support it, and then what is the need within the club and the population that the club reaches.
Our Richardson Club house, and it's a particularly high crime area of North Dallas that club does serve. We pick those kids up and bring them to that clubhouse. And the great thing about it is you're taking kids from a high-risk neighborhood and bringing them into a neighborhood that may be outside of what they normally see. And so they see what's on the other side of the street, per se. They see how they can live. They see the opportunities that are available to them as well.
It opens up their worlds to all sorts of possibilities, all sorts of things that they can do.
I love about the Boys and Girls Club is that we get to do activities. The computer lab. I like to make paper airplanes.
So Gensler here in Dallas has been involved with the Boys and Girls Club now for about 10 years. To us, it's one of those opportunities to really give back in a really kind of meaningful way. You know, we all look at what happens with kids and the opportunity to create better lives for kids, and knowing that they really are kind of the future going forward has gotten everybody in this office extremely excited about being involved in the Boys and Girls Club.
I love art, and art makes me happy.
We became partners with the Boys and Girls Club of Dallas. They wanted to renovate and create this project. They reached out to us to see if we'd want to get involved, and of course we jumped on the opportunity. It's a great, great project.
The way the space exists today is there's two rooms that are separated by a wall. And so our idea has always been to remove the wall to make the space large enough for things to happen in it.
Yeah! The design of any space in a club is really important. It sets up the opportunity for the club members to have the optimal club experience. That's why the design is not just tables and chairs and some paint and paintbrushes. That's not enough.
So as the team got together and started working on the concept, we said, why not actually put holes in the walls with glass in them? So as the other students walk by through the corridor, or the kids come by and look at things, they can look through these wonderful little portholes and see what's happening in the activity room.
Every trade has its own specialty, and so we have to call on a multiple amount of folks who have to work together in usually a very, very tight timeline, but we put it together and we create something really great, and everybody gets to be a part of putting those smiles on the kids' faces when they use the room for the first time.
To have somebody like Michael's provide grants all over the country for these clubs to have an opportunity to build these arts and crafts rooms is something that's super special, and I totally commend them.
Companies that invest in their communities, they're not just empowering that particular location, you're making everyone great. You're making everyone feel better about themselves, and you're making everyone have value. And that's just amazing, and I hope more and more companies take that route and do that and follow the lead of Michael's, follow the lead of these companies we're working with like DPR and Gensler, because they can truly change communities.
Creativity is really important, and I hope that That one of the kids that comes out of this, spends time in this room or whatever, finds his or her creative spark, and then they actually do something with it.
I hope by our investment in the Richardson Boys and Girls Club that we have created a space that will really propel their creativity and their innovation, and by giving them the tools to do that this is truly a lifelong skill.
I hope that the new art room will not only broaden their horizons for art, but to creativity as well.
I hope that through this new art room renovation, they're able to come into this safe, vibrant room filled with energy, look at their work on the wall and see true beauty in it, and hopefully see beauty in themselves because of it.
I hope that when they walk in, they say to themselves, I can do anything. I hope that it empowers them to know that they have greatness in them. I hope that we find the next Michelangelo. I hope that ultimately this renovation project opens new opportunities, new doors, new dreams for the hundreds of club members that club serves.